I live in your thoughts.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a what's on my Galaxy S10 Plus video, and I'm sorry for my appearance. I decided to do it natural today, and I have my blue light glasses on. So yeah, we're just keeping it very chill here, but I still wanted to do where you guys can still see my face. So yeah, but basically I'm doing a screen recording, so yeah, a majority of this you will just see my phone and then my little face in like this bubble. So hopefully where the placement of my face is not weird. So yeah, anyways, we're just gonna get right into it. I can't screen record my lock screen for some reason, so I'll insert a picture probably somewhere over here of what my lock screen looks like, including like the background and all that. My home screen actually is just this really cool like watercolory picture. It's like blue and pink and like white in the middle, which is really cool. I really like it. I like simple backgrounds. I got it from this app called Walpy. There's a lot of like high definition, really good pictures on there, which I'll kind of go into at the towards the end of this video. So yeah, if you're curious about that, just download the app and you'll get some really cool pictures. So yeah, that's my home screen, and then at the bottom I have phone here, which obviously is used phone. I don't know why I went on the phone, because yeah, anyways, we're just gonna move on. And then I have contacts. I'll make sure not to click on that. And then I have messages. This one is actually Google Messages. I like it better than the regular messages. I don't know why. Like the layout is just super clean, and I just really like it. So I have that, and then I have camera, and then I have Google Chrome, because I feel like this is like standard. Like even in my last what's on my phone video, I did like the same thing. So nothing new here, but yeah, just Google Chrome. There's like Samsung Internet, but I just like Google Chrome better. And then I have up here the weather, and weather. It's important, especially now, because the weather changes like all the time. Not that like it really matters, but I just like to know when it's sunny and when it's raining. I don't know, I just like to be prepared. And then I have Google Search, and I actually use this way more than going on Google Chrome, so it's convenient. And then I have 4 folders, and something you may be able to see, I feel like a lot of people are normally having like their social medias like on the front page. I don't do that anymore. I feel like I'm very tempted, even though I can probably just like slide over. I just feel like I'm very tempted, and I kind of limit my social media use. I kind of talked about this in one of my faith related videos earlier this year. So yeah, I just move it to the next page. But the first thing I have is every day. I'm going to move us right there. I have smart news, which basically is where I get my news and all that. So yeah, that is just kind of the news, and yeah, it's really interesting. I get a lot of just notifications from them, so I normally don't have to go on here, but if I really feel like I want to like read up on something, then I'll go on there. And then I have Medium, which is kind of similar, except it's more, I feel like, a lifestyle kind of like news things. So like some of them obviously are a little bit more political than others, but like some of them are like super interesting, like 3 Habits of Super Likable People, and just super cool things. Like I like productivity, so I kind of read a lot of those kind of articles. I have PNC, which is my bank. I have Notion, which I haven't been using lately. It's kind of like you can organize everything on here. So you can organize, like for example, I have like a YouTube board, which I have a calendar of with some, I haven't like, you know, updated this in a while, so a lot of these are not even real, but are like up to, you know, the videos I've uploaded and stuff like that. And then I have other things here, but I don't really use it. So yeah, I have Hoopla, which basically is where I read or listen to a lot of audiobooks. You can also read them. It's kind of like Overdrive, if you've heard of it. You can basically just borrow books. Currently, I'm listening to Uninvited by Lisa Turkhurst and Sadie Robertson's Live, which just came out. And lately, I've just been really interested in reading more Christian books. So those are some of the books I have right now, and I'm loving it. I just finished Everybody Always by Bob Goff. Amazing. He's the author of Love Does, and I'll probably read that soon. I just wanted to savor it because I just read Bob Goff, so I wanted to kind of switch it up. So yeah, but really awesome book. I have Quip, which is kind of like a notes app, and this is basically connected to Quip on my desktop, which basically is how I take notes. I'll show you guys what my note-taking looks like. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a study guide. I have an exam coming up, so this is basically, it looks way better on the desktop, but this is basically how I take notes. So yeah, so it goes on and on because there's just a lot of material. So I'm not going to go through all of that, but that's a really great app. And then I have my Jesus folder. Obviously, I have my Bible, which is awesome because it's great if you're on the go. And recently they updated this where you can actually like open a story and like, let me move us over here. But you can basically like go through it. It'll give you scriptures and then a video and then more scriptures.
Hi there.
But yeah, it's just super interesting and it's a really cool thing that they've just kind of created. So yeah, I have that. And then also I'm reading the book of Ruth right now. So I'm going through like a Bible plan on here. I'm not following it like really good. Like I just kind of am reading at my own pace, but I kind of follow it a little bit. So I have that. Oh, I probably should exit that. Okay. I Refresh, which is basically a devotional app. And yeah, it's just really awesome because if I just want to be able to read some devotions on here, it's really awesome. And it kind of like refreshes every day. Refresh, you know, the app refresh, and it refreshes every day with new devotionals. I know. But yeah, that is something that I love to read, especially if I just need some inspiration and all that. And then I have Bible Notes, which is basically like a shortcut on the internet, which is basically giving you commentary. Sometimes it's hard to understand some parts of the Bible, like context wise. So it's really awesome to go on that app. And then at Bible.org, which is basically the same thing. It's just a different website. And then I have Church Home, which I've talked about in a lot of different videos, and I don't want to put on Pastor Judith's face. Okay, so I don't want to cover him up. So basically, yeah, it gives you a bunch of different like guided prayer meditations every day. Basically, you can listen to it in the morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you feel like it. It's like 5 to 6 minutes, really easy, and it just is the best way to start off your day. And yeah, you can also talk to a pastor, which is cool, and also pray. Let me move that there. But yeah, you can also pray for other people on here. I've done my own prayers, but I've just kept them anonymous just because I feel comfortable that way. But yeah, it's just really awesome. So yeah, you can pray for other people, and it's just really awesome. And then I have Presently, which basically is a gratitude journal. I'll probably just show you guys and just blur out some of them. Not that any of them are like super deep. So I guess maybe I will. I won't blur it out, but I haven't been really good at it. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into it this month. So it asks you what you were grateful for yesterday and what you're grateful for today, which is just awesome. And I try and change it up every single day because I feel like it's super easy to just be like, oh, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends, I'm grateful for food or whatever like that. So I try and change it up, and I try not to repeat things I'm grateful for. And then I have Health, which basically is just my health folder. I have Clue, which is a period tracking app, and I just remembered that I need to update that. So yeah, I have that. I have Noonlight, which is similar to the app called Safe Track, and basically if you open the app and hold down onto it, I haven't really tried it because I'm scared because like it'll like contact the police, so I don't want to like do anything like that. But basically, if you hold down onto the app, it'll just like, if you like hold down onto it and you're in a dangerous emergency situation and you don't let go, then it'll contact the police. And then I have Fitbit, which is just where I have I don't have my Fitbit on right now with me, but it basically tracks my sleep, water intake. I haven't actually been doing really good with like tracking my water, but yeah, I have that. And then yeah, tracking my exercise and all of that. And for once I got 8 hours of sleep, which doesn't happen. So yeah, really awesome on that. And then I have Avocation, I think is what it's called. Basically it's a way to track your habits. So I have like in the morning drink, or just like the whole day, it doesn't really matter what time of day, but just drink 64 ounces of water, have my quiet time, work out in the morning, wake up early, and then night sleep by 11:30, which I haven't been doing lately, but I'm gonna try. That's all that matters. And then the last folder on this first page is music. I have YouTube for obvious reasons. You know, if you are just coming across this video, you don't know who I am, you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, follow me, and, stay updated on my life if you want. And then I have YouTube Studio, which basically is the best place for YouTubers and content creators, because you can keep track of how much you're making, just like your subscribers. You can respond to comments. Sorry, that's my finger. And then you could also just see how your videos are doing overall. And yeah, it's just really awesome. And it's honestly how I am able to respond to comments quicker. So really great app. And then I have a Google Play Music, which is basically where I listen to music. I do listen to Spotify just to find new music, but this is basically where I have all of my music. I have different playlists, and it's really awesome. I really love this band. I think it's a band. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a Swedish band, but it's called Novo Amor, and they have really awesome songs. I don't know if I can play it. I probably can't, but it's really awesome to like get you like good and like just ready for the day. It's just awesome. It's like it's not super relaxing, but it's just like really upbeat music to just get your day started. And then I have Google Podcasts because I'm obsessed with listening to podcasts. I have quite a lot. I have the Daily from New York Times, Your Daily Prayer, First 15 Devotional, As For Me in My House. What other ones do I have? Oh, Hey Truth. A lot of these are Christian podcasts just because it's interesting for me. I have Jesus Calling, Stories of Faith. I love this podcast. Basically, they have different people come on that are either like, to be like Christian artists or just like people who like are open about their faith. They also have had like artists like Lauren Elena on here. So, and they've had like the Bachelor couple like on here as well. So super interesting. And they basically talk about how they came to God and their stories. A lot of these stories are super like just like heartbreaking, but it gets like, even though it's really hard in the beginning, like they find God through it, and like it's just amazing. So definitely listen to them. Some of these stories, some of the people I don't even know, like the guests that come on the podcast, and it's super interesting because I get to know their story a little bit. So it's like a testimony kind of podcast, but I really love it. And then I have Spotify, and yeah, just have Spotify. Sometimes it always likes to, for some reason, it always likes to just kind of like randomly close. And I'm just like, why you gotta do that to me? Maybe it's God telling me I need to get premium. Anyways, and then I have social on the next page, and this folder basically I have Facebook, which I normally use for family. I don't really share it with you guys, but I do share my Instagram. You guys can check it out if you want. Technically, I'm not supposed to be on here right now because I'm, having like kind of like a social media, not really a detox, but I limit my social media, but I'll do it for you guys. I'll open the app just for you guys. But yeah, you guys can check out and follow me. But yeah, so I just follow people, how it is. And I have Twitter, which is an app where you tweet things and all that. I don't really tweet on here. If you follow me, I don't know why you would follow me, because I don't really post or tweet anything interesting. But I do follow and retweet a lot of different things on here. And I like to catch up just because I feel like this is where I get a majority of just like updates on things that are going on in the world. So in terms of like, social media and all that. I have Messenger, which is Facebook Messenger, and I have it because I only connect with my family this way. We have like a extended family group chat for like my relatives here in Chicago, and then also like all over the world pretty much. And then I have GroupMe, which is basically where I have group chats. I have my DePaul group chat on here, which is basically an organization I'm part of, and it's a Filipino student organization. So yeah, I have that. I have just like other things on here. I honestly forget which groups I'm a part of, but yeah, I have that. And then I have Gmail, which is my email. I kind of have my personal and my school email together, which can be a little bit confusing, but so far it's working for me, so I just stick with it. I have Zoom, which, obviously you can do like like just like video chat hangout basically on it. I haven't used it on my phone yet, but who knows, maybe I will someday. And then I have shopping, which I have a lot of stuff on here actually. I have Shop Tagger, which basically is a Chrome extension on your computer, and it basically tells you when an item like increased or decreased, or like if it is on sale or if it's out of stock. Like it tells you those types of things, which is really awesome. So yeah, I have that. I don't really use it on my phone. So I mean, I guess you can use it on your phone because you can see like some of your items, but this is definitely not updated. So I'm not going to show you guys. And then I have Uni Days, which if you are a college student and you attend a university, then you basically get like promo codes and like discounts for free basically, which is super cool. So sometimes I go on there if I'm shopping somewhere that I know that that store is affiliated with Uni Days. I just go on it and then try and find some really good deals. So yeah, that's the perk of being a student. So yeah, definitely check that out. I have Amazon shopping because I have Amazon. You guys should be proud of me. I haven't done, like shopped on Amazon and like bought something in a long time. So thumbs up for that. And then I have Shop, which basically is a package tracker. So basically you connect your email through it, and obviously normally when you like shop online and like you buy something, normally you have to put your email in it. So it just kind of like syncs through your email, and you can basically see all the Amazon products that I got in the past. But yeah, it helps keep track of it because sometimes some like websites don't allow you to track it, or you just have to log in all the time and all that, so that just makes it super easy. I have Free Prints, which basically gets you like free pictures developed, but you just have to pay for shipping, which makes it definitely cheaper. But yeah, really awesome. And it gives you like I think like 85 prints per month, which is a lot. So yeah, I have that, and I have Venmo, which obviously you basically like just like send people money and all that, or yeah, that's basically what it is. You just send people money and all of that. And then I have College, which I have a lot of apps on here. I have ClassUp, which basically kind of like creates a little schedule for you. I haven't used this because it doesn't really apply right now since we are, you know, in quarantine, staying at home, and I'm technically doing remote learning online classes basically. So yeah, usually I use this when I am like trying to figure out where my classes are the first couple of days, and so that's usually why it's helpful. But obviously now it doesn't really help, and it's not really applicable right now. So have that. I have Handshake Student, which helps you find internships and job opportunities. I have Ventra, which basically is a way I can honestly I don't even use it because I have an unlimited Venture card, which allows me to take the CTA. So I don't really use it, but I guess if you want to like buy metro tickets, or if you want to buy tickets, then you can use the Venture card or the Venture app. And then I have Shovel, which basically is how I stay organized with my assignments and stay on track. It's super awesome. But yeah, it's like I feel like I need to do like a whole video in order for me to like go through it, because it took me a while to like get used to it, because there's just so many different things, and they updated it again, so I had to figure it out again. But yeah, basically I only use it for just like in terms of keeping track of my time assignments. I know there's like things that like, oh, like how long it's gonna take you. Honestly, like different assignments take different times, so it's really hard for me to kind of figure that out. But I use it to just basically track my assignments and what I should be working on, what I should do, what's overdue, stuff like that. So it keeps me on track, and you can also track your grades through that. I have GradePal, which basically tracks my grades. It's super easy, and I kind of got my sister onto it, and she uses it, so yes, it is approved by us. And then I have Pulse, which basically is an app that basically has like, it's kind of like D2L, because that's our hub for like assignments and our classes and all of that, and it's kind of like powered through Bright Space, I think it's what it's called. And yeah, this is basically the app. So that's where I basically see like assignments and get assignments and like all that. I have Drops, which basically is a way to learn a new language. Right now I have Tagalog, but I haven't been using it, so yeah. And then I'm gonna move you guys down a little bit, and then I have Photo folder, which is basically where I have all my photos. Basically I have Lightroom, which is basically where I keep saying basically, I'm sorry guys, but Lightroom is where I edit my apps for the most part. Or what did I just say? Apps? Oh my gosh. I meant to say it's an app that I used to edit my Instagram pictures, or also thumbnail pictures. I have Plan, where I kind of like have it where I can kind of see my feed, which I don't really have a feed, so I don't really use it, but if I want to start a new feed, I can use that if I want to. I have airbrush, which I normally don't really use anymore. I used to whiten the background with it, but I don't really do that anymore. So I have that still. Just, you know, if there comes a time where I have to use it, then I have it there. I have gallery, which I have all my pictures on. I have 1998 camera. For some reason, I can't have like this with the app, which makes sense, I guess, for the camera app, but basically it creates like vintage pictures and all of that, which is awesome. And then I have a Super 16, which I probably won't be able to have you guys see my face while I open it, but basically it also like just does the same thing, except it's video form. So you can basically take, like, if you guys have seen my videos where I have like a really cool like vintage retro VHS is what I'm trying to say, a VHS type of vibe to a video, that's kind of where I do it. And then I have Canva, which literally I use like all the time. I use it for doing like titles for my videos. If you guys seen any of those in my last few videos, that's where I do it. And then I also do my thumbnails on here, and I've also done like projects on here and all of that. So Canva is great. The next page, I just have this little Bible plan, which basically just is like a cover, and then I can just basically click on it and it'll take me right to the Bible app to read this Bible plan. And then I have Google Play Music widgets, so I can quickly play music, but honestly I don't really use it all the time because on my lock screen I can just like pause and play the music that I listened to last. And then I have the reminder widget, which basically I don't really use really all that often, but I just have it to do if I need to add something or anything like that. And then I have my calendar. The only reason why it's a little bit kind of why there's a lot to it is just because of assignments and all of that. I just basically linked some of my like calendar, like my calendar for my classes onto here, so that's why it seems a bit much maybe for right now. So yeah, I just have a lot of assignments and all of that. And then I have just like a blank page, which usually is where I have like my widgets, or if I want to add something from like Google Chrome and I want to save a website, I usually put it here. And I don't know, I just like to have a clean slate here. So yeah, that's basically all of my pages. And then I just kind of slide up. And I have more apps, but don't worry guys, we already went through most of them. I'm trying to figure out if there's any others here that I didn't talk about with you guys. I have StoryArch, StoryChic. Basically, they are just Instagram story maker apps. So yeah, that's the only, and then I have PhotoScan, which basically helps like with just like, if you want to take a photograph, and you want to like scan it basically, that's the app for that. I have web to PDF converter. I don't know, I said that weird, but basically it helps if I'm trying to read an article, but I want to read it in PDF form and like annotate it. That's a really cool app. I'm trying to find any other apps that like I didn't mention. I have games. I'm obsessed with this crossword puzzle. I know I'm really like old, but I really have been loving it. I haven't been getting into it the last couple of months, but it was definitely a thing that I would use, a game that I would play when I was on the train. It was just a great thing to help keep, you know, time moving and help keep up with my boredom. So I have that. I have word search, which I also play. But yeah, that's pretty much the games I only play. I don't really play a lot of games. And also they take a lot of space on my phone. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really know anything else that like I would want to talk about and share with you guys. I have Shazam here. Yeah, I pretty much went through all of them. A lot of these are just like things that came on the phone, either like Google apps or just like Samsung apps. But yeah, that's pretty much what is on my phone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys didn't mind me rocking it makeup free with my glasses on. But we did it, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification down below to be notified every time I upload a video. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I feel like this video is really long, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.